obelisk behind me. I am in downtown LA. What's up? What's up, y'all? Do y'all understand what the symbology of this building right here is, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a little bit you know uh educational on everyone right now before I get into the main stuff. Let me do everything properly. What's up, y'all? What's up? Who all in the building? Who is all here? Am I live? I should be. Yeah, this is set in the west. There we go. Y'all see me better. What's up, Kiki Eyes? Y'all come on in. Let's talk. Kiki Eyes Rez. Mary A, what's up? Yeah, it's the weather, it's a little cloudy. Yeah, I know. I heard. I was just about to say about the storm coming. What's up, Never Your Angel? The weather you were y'all. I'm hearing Dallas all the way up to Atlanta, East Coast, all that. Like you guys are about to experience a bunch of ice and sleet and snow and stuff like that. So prayers out to y'all. Stay warm. There was a town I believe in Russia that was covered in like 5 meters of snow. And meters, I know a meter is like what 3 feet. Something like that's like 15 feet. It's crazy. Now we out here in sunny California. It's not as sunny. It's a little overshadow, over cloud, whatever. What's up, my kid? What's up, Patricia Blair? Um, yeah. So prayers up because everybody. The weather is just getting crazy. Um, and I'm gonna touch up. Maybe I'll touch up on that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Who is this? Lisa. All right. Do LA have snow? I have some property 40 minutes from here, and it's not a hell of a drive, and it's 3,000 to almost 4,000 feet above sea level, and it snows up there every now and then. It definitely snows. You can go about an hour east, Wrightwood, and then Big Bear. It snows there, so there's snow in them mountains up there. Latarsha, that's real. Phoenix is 60. Yeah, Phoenix. That's shoot. I was out in Phoenix one time visiting my family, and it was 113. 113 is different. If it's 113 in LA, that's a different 113 out there in Phoenix. I swear, it's just different. But yeah, welcome to the West. This is set in the West. I'm featuring the LA City Hall downtown. I'm in downtown LA. Look, they for the longest, this was like the tallest building in downtown LA for like years. I think up until maybe the 60s or 70s, they did not have you did not find the high rises like over here, right? Like you see how tall that building is. Those are 100 floors, and there's more buildings outside of these little buildings here. That's Parker Center, I believe. That's the LAPD headquarters. But the tallest building was this building behind me for the longest. And I don't know why. I forget exactly why, but they did not allow buildings to be so high. And then I think after the 70s or 60s or 70s, they just changed the rules. It has something to do with fire safety, I believe. And then they changed the rules, but they said you got to have like a helipad on these buildings. Meaning, if it's going to be high, you got to have a place where people could get up to the top of the building and get rescued by helicopter. That was the rule. And then they just recently changed that because they got a new building that's constructed. It's the Koreans that own it. The new tallest building, and the reason why it's tall is because when you get to the top, it's like there's this basically like a flagpole that's hella high, but it doesn't have a flat square roof to where a helicopter can land on it. So yeah, they got different rules for different buildings, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see how it all play out in the future. I was very impressed by New York, especially Manhattan. Like the skyline is Manhattan, guys. There's so many tall buildings compared to LA. It's nothing. This is nothing. Odell Channel, but she usually comes on. What are y'all talking about? Y'all talking? Okay. Who? Let me see who's on there. What are you talking about? Never Your Angel. I was like, I don't want to read what you said because it sounds like something crazy, and I, if I say something, um, yeah, Lisa, she's on her channel. You got to go to her channel. That's what you got to do. Yeah. But I'm here because I'm out here. I'm out here on my Libra. We about to administer some justice. Yeah, please hit the like button. Come on, y'all. Y'all can hit the like button. Um, yeah, yeah. But I'm out here just handling some business, and we might administer some justice. What's going on? Why did Barbara J? Oh yeah, get a job. Okay, I have a job. I'm your mama's caretaker. I got to wipe. I got to wipe her from the front to the back because she was wiping herself from the back to the front, and I ain't gonna even say what it smelled like. Yeah, E Lucky, you want to roast? You can unblock them because I'll clown. I'm in a mode anyway. I'll clown you. He said a reason was to protect the views from LA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, but this part of LA, it's so they're like I guess the bedrock, and that's why I mentioned Manhattan because there's such a strong foundation in Manhattan. And if y'all don't know, Manhattan is so heavy, it's sinking like little by little, it's sinking. And they're talking about expanding that island too. It's crazy. But here in LA, I think this is the only like there's high rises in Century City. There's high rises here. Then you got Mid Wilshire. What's up, Archangel Michael? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah. But LA is a very interesting city. Yup, again, hit the like button. I appreciate if y'all want to do like Archangel Michael and donate. I do appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do is I'm gonna do it like a real live ask me anything. So I'll either do it via UStream or if y'all do a one on one, whoever's like the top, I could if you're a YouTuber, see, I told you I want to start helping people grow their channels. If you are a YouTuber, feel free. Let's start chopping it up. I could send you the link and you could come on with me and talk and we can, do some things. Anyway, what's good? What we gonna talk about? Well, yeah, I'm here delivering justice. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm not gonna give light to certain people, but there was a YouTuber whose teeth. Appreciate you, Latasha. I appreciate you. There's a YouTuber whose teeth is crooked as the Nixon administration, right? Teeth is about as crooked as Mississippi crooked letter I, right? And they decide to put my name, or actually my face, on their platform today. And I just got to say this, like y'all want to put certain stuff on certain people so bad. Y'all want people to be criminals like you so bad. You guys just make up stuff. I'm literally in the courts handling business. And all y'all are gonna get dealt with. Like it is what it is. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, Mary. Speaking of that, what I'm planning to do, because look, I have so many people who are sorors and this, and I'm just keeping it low key because I know how people are weird. But with our sister, we gotta really rally behind her and not just showing support, showing up, saying hi, like financially. So I got a mission that I'm doing with people, and I want you to do the same, even if it's just like you got a church, you ask everyone to pray for her and possibly donate because wherever like look we're on a mission. People got to really understand. Um, what's really going on in the world. That's why I'm gonna get to this Trump stuff too. But with our sister, she basically, I think people will hit her up and want things, and then they don't have anything in return to give. That's just unfortunate. But even if you guys just said, hey, you know, get up to your church every Sunday and say, hey, pray for our sister, and if you could donate, I'm telling you, I got a whole plan. We're gonna work it out. But everybody, definitely, just take that in consideration. Positive thoughts, prayers is good. I'm good. I was just chopping it up with my boy, um, and he was going through some stuff, and I'll just say, man, God got you, bro. You ain't even got to really question that. And that's one thing when people think it, where they think God got them, but if you know it, that's a whole different situation. And I know. So same thing with our sister, yo. Just God got her, but we all gotta pray. Y'all gotta send support. I think she was asking for $1 a view one point. What happened to that? How come nobody gives $1 a view? Like it's crazy. I don't know. But long story short, though, yeah, we really it's time to unite. Everybody, it's time to unite for real, for real, for real. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Let me break something down for you. Are you guys interested in this situation with Trump and Greenland and amongst other things? Because it's tied into technology. It's also tied into I'll just say quote unquote conspiracies and alien technology too. It's tied into a lot of stuff. It's tied into. Have you guys seen Terminator? Y'all know what Terminator? Remember Terminator? What was the y'all put it in the chat because I'm not gonna say it. What was the overall enemy in Terminator and Terminator 2? I don't really count 3. And shout out to Sophia Stewart, um, for really that they got the source material for Terminator from that. But what was Terminator's like? What was John Connor and Sarah Connor's like enemy? Why did they have to go back in time? Well, yeah, Patricia Blair, you're close. That's it though. But what's the name of it? There you go, Archangel Michael. There you go. There you go. So let's talk about that. I think people, when if y'all see me on chat sometime and I'm talking and I'm not saying something, y'all got to kind of read between the lines because I want to say something, but I don't want to say something publicly, right? So Archangel Michael, you got it. If you're familiar with Terminator, that's the yeah, that was the whole thing. So Archangel Michael, peep this. There are many speculations on why President Trump, wants Greenland. So at one point he was basically saying, "Hey, I'm gonna just take it." And I guess the Danish government was like, "You ain't finna, no, no, that ain't happening." And it would bring a little bit of issues to NATO. You guys don't know what NATO is. What does that acronym stand for? National Alliance. Yeah, Alliance, Atlantic Treaty Organization. So he switched his tune. He recently met with the NATO UN security and said, um, we're going to come to some agreement. And, it's like a forever policy or term, essentially. That's what he was talking about. He said, like, it's a forever thing. He's like, no, I'm not going to take it. Because technically, I mean, could he take it? I don't know if he could. But if it's a sovereign nation, I don't think you can just go and do that and then with NATO, they would be like, oh, we're gonna disband this treaty we got because NATO is essentially a treaty between the U.S. and Europe, right? Yeah. What are your thoughts, Barbara J, on this topic? Because I'm gonna break it down. At least I'm gonna give you both sides, or there's three sides. Why would he want Greenland? You guys know what the Monroe Doctrine is, and James Monroe was the president at the time, and when America was gaining its weight up, getting its weight up, it basically was like, look, no European powers are gonna go do anything on this side of the globe without our permission because we got a strong navy, we got a strong army, we're working to be a superpower. This was even before Civil War, and that Monroe Doctrine was it stood to be it's still a factor. It's still what it is because you don't really see other nations, especially from Europe, because the last thing they had was like Florida was a Spanish colony. The Louisiana Purchase, that was French. They snatched that up when Napoleon lost the war between with Haiti, and France was on the decline. So the U.S. gobbled that territory. Then, um, in fact, let's go over here. Let's do a little history lesson. You know, um, the U.S. was on. I mean, the I would say France was on the decline. The U.S. was expanding, and in fact, we talk about it right here. Like, hold on, I'm sitting here. These are some of the flags that represent the time where I'm talking about, where this was the flag during the Star Spangled Banner after our independence, and I'm talking like like I'm in Master's house. We got a problem, Master. This is art. No, no, I'm just joking. And this is another flag, the Lake Erie flag. Here's another flag, Old Glory. I'm saying all this, and the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because I wanted to get over to this flag here, where the Mexican American war happened, and then the United States acquired this land we call L.A. or California. Um, well, this is after the fact. Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's it at? Hold on. I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Give me 1 second. But I say all that to say there's a thing called manifest destiny, where the forefathers said, "Yo, what we're gonna do is expand this country from one end of the coast to the other." That was the Monroe Doctrine. Manifest Destiny and the Monroe Doctrine was about um, taking control of this side of the world, and you let the European powers take care of the other side. Okay, here it is. Where is it at? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a little lost because well, they don't even have the flag up here. The Gadsden flag, that's not there. The pine tree flag, okay. Let me just get to it real quick because I basically wanted to just mention the fact that this country, do they even have it here? What part of the game? There's supposed to be a flag here that represented the Mexican American War. Um, there's one, but that's not it. This was in the 1800s. But peep game, peep game. The way the history goes is the United States. It's a very unique country. It's not like one national whatever. It's just different, right? Manifest Destiny started in 13 colonies on the East Coast, and it all the way here. It made this a whole country, and it acquired land throughout the way, Puerto Rico, Guam, United States, etc. The way Greenland and the way they're talking about Greenland is pretty much a part of the nature of the beast. Let's just say it like that. Because look, um, is this a country? Is this a nation? Or is this somewhat of a virus? This our society? Because natural growth is one thing, but then when you like expand, get all crazy, that's viralness or can't the answer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and or malignant growth, because it could be a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? But Donald Trump wants Greenland, and this is what people are saying, because of the resources. That's what they're saying. I think it's deeper than that, because there's a lot of resources. There's a lot of things underneath the ice. There's a lot of things. Wait, what do you say, Archangel? It's planned for something bigger. For Trump first said Canada should be ours with Greenland and box them in. No, peep this, my Archangel Michael. Canada has resources too, and there's only so many areas that Canada really that they have inhabitants. It's not a lot of people um, in Canada like that. Vancouver to the north. I've been there, beautiful city. Then you got uh, Kelowna, a little bit east. Of course, you got BC and Toronto, all that, right? So Canada though is Canada. Greenland, that's a whole different situation. Greenland is just somewhere it's not easily accessible. You can't just get to Greenland. You get what I'm saying? There are resources there, but what they want, what do they really want? Archangel Michael, we talked about Terminator. Hold on, Barbara J over here banking on people. Appreciate you, Barbara J. You welcome to bro, are you lying? We're everywhere. What are you talking about, bro? Are you lying? We are every. Oh, you ain't got. You can unblock them. You can unblock. I don't know what he's talking about, but anyway, let me get back to the topic at hand. Um, Greenland, a lot of resources. It's technically not a part of North America, but it's close enough, and it's like very close to the what is it? Finland, England, Wales. That part of the UK and all that, right? It's a strategic point for yeah. Greenland's already a part of NATO and it shouldn't be invaded. Yeah, and well, Trump even mentioned Putin. Um, Look, Trump is a businessman. Don't get it twisted. He's just playing his part. That's it. Peep the game, though. Who did he have part of the Doge situation not too long ago? Elon Musk. What does Elon Musk invest in? Technology and the future of technology. They gave y'all a glimpse with this AI stuff of what could be. So let me just break it down like this. Trump's wants Greenland because you could put a bunch of LLM, the largest servers of AI, there, and it won't be at risk of being attacked or someone coming in there to mess things up. And plus, the climate is perfect. So when you're running AI, the reason why AI is crazy is because in the cost efficient, and when the cost or whatever, there's a server room. Where's that place? Well, I used to the guys who started MySpace. Oh, it's on the other side of downtown. They started there. I used to have a server there in that storage area, and it's I don't think yes federal. I believe it's a federal little situation. Bunch of servers. You got to have coolants. You got to like it got to be a cool. You can't just have it in a normal room with normal temperatures. The servers require a lot of heat. I mean, give off a lot of heat. They require coolant. Greenland is the first perfect place to just start with what you talked about, Archangel. Um, to really kick it off because it's already here, but it's Greenland is the place where it's like, okay, this could be the headquarters. Boom. And we could have look at the map of Greenland. Number one, it's distorted. It's not as big, but it is big. Greenland has the perfect environment to place um, the servers, the LLM, the AI stuff, and it will service the rest of the world because you're so close to Europe. That's why NATO is involved in this, and then you got the Canada and the United States right there too. The way AI is working right now, and that's another thing. AI, we got we got Open AI, and I told y'all this months ago. Donald Trump's not Scottish. Donald Trump's actually German. David Sharp. Y'all, I'm Jay, and all y'all. I appreciate the moderators. I gotta do something strictly for my moderators. In fact, I got something for y'all. Um, no, his second generation, 2 generations back, Trump. It wasn't Trump. It was his last name was Drumph. It's German. He's German, not Scottish. Yeah, his mother's Scottish, but the father. You come on, the bloodline follows the father, right? Anyway, Open AI is not making money like that. I told you. I said it costs about. I forget how much I told y'all. Was it like a 700 something thousand a day to run Open AI? And it already burned through a whole bunch of money. It's gonna finish running through the rest of the money. So the AI stuff, I don't. I mean, it's still gonna be here. It's not like AI is going anywhere, but they are technically trying to build their system surrounded or pretty much with AI encompassing it, um, because there are certain people in certain governments that they just believe that God is going to come through via AI. But I think if you're even somewhat literate with the Bible, you know what that is. You know it ain't the truth and living. I mean, but this is what they're planning to do. They want Greenland because they're going to have just a super server AI center there so that they could do what they need to do. It's really about control. It's about surveillance. It's about information, but it's also it's gonna they're gonna be targeting. That's what it is. It's gonna be target. They're gonna be targeting. Oh, it's Classic in the building. What's up, man? I didn't even see if you. Yeah, what's up, man? Appreciate you, Classic. I was getting your watch hours up, bro. In fact, do a stream, invite me up, and I'm gonna crash out on all the trolls only on your channel because I know what happens. Trust me. Let me do it there and watch what happens to your watch hours. Um, but yeah, Classic was over there talking about who was you talking about this morning? Or you had somebody playing this morning, last night. You had a couple of things going. But y'all check out my buddy Classic Music. Um, he gets it in. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with the AI stuff. Trump mentioned Putin with the whole situation, but he said there's a deal, an indefinite deal that's going to happen with Greenland. He's not saying that he's going to take Greenland. He's not talking that no more. He's just like, hey, there's a deal. See, he's a businessman. I'm telling y'all, they're going to create like a server farm all through Greenland. So the weather is perfect, so you ain't got to worry about too much coolant, keeping the computers cold, and this will be what they need to really establish their order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a deal, exactly. But peep game also allegedly, and I'm gonna get into the conspiracy theory, and I'll even say alleged for what I just said, because I don't be coming after me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking. For it makes sense. Like I said, Trump is about money. Trump is about real estate. Trump is about business, and he's gonna do the best that he's trying to do what he can to strengthen the dollar. Because everybody around the world, the dollar is gonna just go away. Trust me. So if y'all are worshiping this dollar stuff, that's a whole nother conversation. That stuff is not gonna mean anything in a minute. But he's doing what he can to fortify the dollar. That's why the whole thing in Venezuela happened. That's why because our dollar's a petrodollar. I don't want to get too political and talk about all that because this ain't really the channel for that. But I just want y'all to just understand and peep what's going on, at least from my perspective. Um, y'all check out one of my OGs, BGS. Look him up, BGS Ibmore. His channel is dope. He got a lot of dope content. In fact, sign up for his Patreon where you get the real. You get what I'm saying? BGS Ibmore. That's a good brother from LA. Much respect. Um, yeah, no, Becky. Remember, Trump said he doesn't know if he's going to get into heaven. You said, do I believe in crypto? No, I believe in. Well, I ain't gonna say believe. What could potentially work in the future has something to do with blockchain. Like I got a farm. If I got a farm, I can put it on the blockchain because I can say, hey, well, I'm growing carrots, and I got $1 million worth of carrots here. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the future, in my opinion. It's gonna be bartering. in somewhat of fashion. But remember, Trump said he doesn't believe that he doesn't know if he's going to get to heaven. He said something like that. Why would you say that? And like I said, I mean, if you, I guess, if you believe in the Most High and Yeshua, and you profess your sins, I guess you can be forgiven. But um, he said he doesn't know if he's going to get to heaven. If like, why would you say that? I don't. Maybe he knows something that the soul. Look, I ain't gonna go there either. You know what I'm saying? But I just know the mentality, and I already peeped what he's about. So I think he has a reason why he's doing certain stuff. Yeah, he may be on his way out. I don't know. Lord forbid. But because if whoever coming after him is gonna be, oh, we don't want JD Vance. I don't think I want President Vance. You get what I'm saying? Um, Oh, he said because his kids, what? Dang. If that, I don't know if he said all that, man. That's wild. Um, but Pete, here's the other conspiracy theory that they're saying about the situation with Greenland. They say that there's a spacecraft that crashed into Greenland, and it crashed there thousands, hundreds of thousands of years ago, and it's like 2 feet, 2 miles high, and like it's humongous, and it's there. That's what they said. They said it's there, and the people, the inhabitants, were the Moy people, and I think these people were maybe what would, let's say, if we're gonna go biblical, say Nephilim, right? Fallen angels, right? And their replicas, or they were worshipped on Easter Island. If you guys don't know what Easter Island is, Rapa Nui, I believe that's the name of the island. The natives there, they had there's these big carvings. This just came out of nowhere, like they were buried, but they were these big carvings of the heads. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have you ever been to, what is that restaurant? Me and my daughter just ate there. What's that name of that dang on restaurant? Why am I having a brain fart? Like, I can't even think of the dang on restaurant. Where they have the burgers, not Habit. It's like they have the Hawaiian burgers. God, what is the name of that restaurant? Wow. Please hit the like button. Come on, y'all. While I'm thinking, hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Um, what is the name of that freaking burger spot, yo? I'm sitting here having a straight up. I can't even think of. It's a place I would normally go. It's Smash Burger, but it smash the like button, but it ain't uh what what is it? Okay, it's one over there. What is that place called? Man, why am I can't even think. Westchester. It's by the airport. Um Island. Island Burger. In fact, hold on. Island Burger. If you ever been to Island Burger, they have these these big Rapa Nui. What is it? Let me just put in Easter Island. Hold on. Okay, the Moai, right? That's the name. The Moai. That's the so they're allegedly saying that these people, these are actual people. Well, these were the people, like these statues. Um, like these were actual people or a race of people that were in those that alien ship and that landed in Greenland. This is all conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that that's ship is there, and they I mean, how do you recover something like that if it's 2 miles high and miles long? How do you recover? I don't know, how would you recover? You just got to let it sit there and park, make it pay its parking tickets, right? But that's what they're saying about Greenland. There's a whole lot of just a whole lot of going on about Greenland, and I just wanted to throw that out there. I want y'all to just kind of, like people who look at stuff on the surface level, they can say, oh, okay, it's about the resources, and it's about this, but then I'm telling you, the future is AI. That's what they're pushing. So it will make sense for the United States to get involved in AI technology and server farms or LLMs. And even the LLM, that's going to change. They're not going to, like, they've reached their limit when it comes to like LLMs. They're going to have to do something with quantum computing. It's going to be something different. But anyway, he said, according to Denmark, there's no deal and it ain't will be. And that, and now you talking about him as a businessman. I don't understand. What is it that you don't understand? So I can further explain it. You got to really look at the news. I looked at the recent news. He literally talked to the UN security, the UN head of security, secretary, right? And Trump said it out of his mouth. He said, "There's a deal. It's an indefinite deal." Go look it up. Go look it up. You know. And yeah, lovely unicorn. I'm not pro or against Trump. I didn't vote for him, but I'm pro this country. So you know, shout out to all the flags, all the different iterations of this flag here. Do y'all understand what this building represents too? Doesn't it look like, an obelisk? Doesn't, look at it. Look at it. Appreciate you, Preston. I appreciate you. Yeah, like really, I'm about unity and I'm about information, and that's what's going to get the people through. Unity and information, the right information, not the wrong information. So just peep the game. They're running all types of plays to just have us all up in arms and hating each other and blah blah blah. The whole ICE stuff. I ain't said really nothing about the ICE situation because I know what that's about. I really know. I know what it's about. We really need to be talking about these cartels, these cartels that are in the government that's that's running havoc, stealing and dealing, doing all types of crazy stuff. We should be talking about that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's all I'm about, man. It's about the unity and it's about the right information. The right information. People people big on information, but then they scamming. They want to give you pieces and they want to give you a little bit of it. They don't want to give you the real. But yeah, is that a raccoon or is that a cat? Hold on. I'm over here. I am I am hunting. We are hunting and we see this big cat. Is that a jaguar? Hey, that's a feral ass cat. That's a hood ass cat. That's that same cat. Go to my shorts. That's that same cat that was crip walking. That is that same cat that was crip walking. Go to my shorts and go look at the shorts. And there's this cat, and this fool is dancing. That's him. Look, he's the one that was crip walking. Look at him. He banging on me right now. This fool like, where you from, cuz? Cuz, where you from? Look how mean he looks. This fool is mean. Okay, he's like, man, we don't do no wild animals over here. You gotta leave. That's a feral cat. That's a feral ass cat. Anyway, you come to LA, you get banged on by animals. You go get the business with some damn animals. Yeah, go to my shorts. Y'all gonna see that cat that was dancing. That was him. So shout out to him, whatever his name is. Cat Cuz. We can call him Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat Cuz. Um anyway, yeah, I'm just hanging out and I'm doing my thing and I just wanted to get on here just to say that. And again, y'all, please hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. I mainly talk about things with pop culture, West Coast, hip hop, news, things like that. But I'll talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about. I appreciate the mods. I see y'all in here busting people upside the head with the wrenches or whatever. What is hey, Yom J, you should have let that one ride. Whatever Abiola Raha said, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. And your mama love this baboon meat. That's for real. Because your mama be on this. What that baboon gonna do with that meat? That's what that. Yeah, you should have let that one ride. You should have let it ride. I'm gonna let 300 more seconds pass, and I dare you to say something crazy, Abiola, again, because then you gonna get whooped on. That's what's gonna happen. People is on. People love to show their racism. It's fine. You can't whoop me though in real life. I know that for a fact. And your mama loved this baboon meat. That's that. I know that. Anyway, look, look. I if you new to the channel, or if you new to what it is that I do here, we do a lot. I'll just say we do a lot. But the main thing is about pushing unity and pushing that positivity. Like shout out to Big Herc. Big Herc be pushing positivity. Yeah, anybody on here though that's about really unification and really about getting the real information out there, then I'm with you. I ain't against you. But yeah, classic. If you want, hey, what's up, Akshaya? Hey, Akshaya, everything went good. Just FYI. Look, there's a place I just left. Is right over there. Everything went good. So thank you. You know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, I know. I'm old school. I be having your mama jokes. I'm bad. I'm bad for that. I will talk about somebody mama in a heartbeat because usually they mama ain't shit. Because if you had some sense, your mama would teach you not to be online trying to heckle people and try to troll people. Um, but yeah, yeah, Norma, I've been busy. I've been really taking care of some stuff behind the scenes. There's a whole lot going on these YouTube streets, and there's a whole lot of wire fraud and conspiracies and money, like all that's being investigated. Like there's a whole lot going on in these YouTube streets. I'll just say it like that. You think Drake's lawsuit is out of this world or crazy? What he's talking about with the bots and all that? No, this YouTube said this is nothing, and YouTube got an answer to it because they allow this stuff on their platform. We're just getting down to the bottom of it little by little. That's it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking care of business. I'm here, and y'all already know our good sister Jag. Y'all go and support because, like I said, I think a lot of people, you know, like my mom, she'll just give, and then give to her last. There's got to be reciprocation. If someone's giving, y'all should be giving. Y'all should be giving. Someone's giving you information. Someone's giving you love. You show them love back. Someone's praying for you. You should pray for them back. If someone is plotting on you, you don't do nothing. You let God handle it. That's what you do. You let people. If people are plotting on you, you just let God handle it because God uh, will not only the federal judges are going to convict, but God will convict, right? So yeah, if but that's just how this works. You just gotta you gotta give to get. I was always taught you gotta give to get, and our sister gives good information, and she really doesn't get much in response. So in return, to be honest, hate to say it like that. So with this situation that I'm doing for the YouTube stuff, um, it's personal, so I don't say too much about it, but trust me, it will be a documentary one of these days, guaranteed. And you'll be surprised who's involved. And I'll kind of throw hints out there, like y'all listen to my live, y'all see. I'll throw hints out there in regards to like what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about. These YouTubers who be on here and they protect PDFers. Um, they claim to be, Avengers and all that, but then they are the ones who protect the ones who harm kids and stuff like that. So, and I don't talk too much. I just put a little bit out there so y'all can understand, but y'all can follow the breadcrumbs regarding stuff that I'm working on in general. You say you want to grow your platform? Well, hit me in the email, Norma. If you want, I would suggest hit me up. Maybe, you can go live with me. Classic got a platform too. You can go live with him. Yeah, let's just hit me up via email. And yeah, Yeah, and Barbara J, I got something for you too. Another hoodie. Shout out to Barbara J. She's in Canada, right? Yeah, yeah, she's in Canada and um, trying to get stuff over there to Canada via the mail, man. Man, that thing is no joke. I tried to send something and it's like, because Barbara got a hoodie, but she didn't get the best of the best hoodie. Truth be told, because of what happened, but we got her. We still got you. Um, you mailed me before. Make sure you put your name Norma, so I know who you are. Norma Hudson. I got you, and we could chop it up. But yeah, we're here to help people grow the platforms or whatever it is that they want to do. But we're pushing positivity. We're pushing positivity. That's what we're doing. Um, Anybody want to suggest what I should talk about next? Just email me, hit me up, or whatever. Y'all can send me info. But that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm not gonna be here too long. I'm actually about to go. I'm about to go handle some more business. But all the mods in the building, Akshaya, appreciate you. Barbara J, what's up, Yvonne? Let me just say hi to everybody. Mary A is number one. She's number one. Appreciate that. Latarsha is number two. Appreciate you for your donation as well. Archangel, that's the homie from down under. Number three. Odin, Odin 33356. Number four. Barbara J is five, but Barbara J be busting people upside the head with the wrench in the chat. So appreciate you. Patricia Blair, six. Becky, seven. Yom J, eight. Never Angel, nine. Makia Sanders, 10. Golden Aries, 11. Golden Okie Aries, appreciate you. Lisa, Swell, Classic, 13. And I got Matasin, 2534. Mudana, Kiki Eyes, Yvonne, Norma, Akshaya, and Shadow Band 4. And of course, Real Jags in the building. That's 21. So we appreciate y'all. We might have something coming up real soon. Just you know, just be mindful. I got a few things that I'm doing. I appreciate it. Everyone. Much love, much respect, much love and light to y'all. Just keep us in positivity, keep us in prayer, keep us just keep us up, keep us motivated. If you hear something, say something. All right. Peace.